Alright, I'm excited because today is new tire day. Welcome back to Spoke Style. I'm Merrick, and let's get started. Alright, so today I've got a new tire. It is the Continental Kryptotal rear edition. I already have the front tire. I ordered it maybe like a week ago. It got here like a week ago or so. Love it. Had like a week or so to test it out. Worked great, and now I have this tire, so now we can do a complete review on these tires. Alright, just recently Continental came out with a new line of gravity mountain biking tires. If you didn't know, Continental makes car tires, so really curious to see if these tires are gonna stack up against some of the more high-end tire companies like Maxxis. So like I said, these came out pretty recently. They came out in the last year. They brought them out in 5 patterns altogether. You have Argitol for loose conditions, Xylitol for hard pack, Hydrotol for wet, muddy conditions, and then Kryptotal front and rear for mixed conditions. In the southeast, we got a lot of mixed conditions, so I thought this would be the best all-around tire for my bike. I got it in 29 times 2.4 inch. And then you can get all the tires in trail, enduro, or downhill casing. I got it in the trail casing mainly because it was the cheapest. Only $65 for each tire. If you didn't know, that is an incredible deal for a good tire. So, today I'm going to be doing a very good review on these tires. I have the front and the rear, so now I can do a full review. I'm putting them on my Polygon Siskiyou D7. It's a large bike. It used to have a 120mm travel fork. Now it has a 140. It used to have Maxxis Ardent. So like I said, this is going to be a really big upgrade from what I'm used to riding. Alright, so I am done staring at this. Let's get these babies installed and start with our first thoughts and feelings on these tires. Installation of these is not a walk in the park. They're definitely pretty difficult to install. But I mean, I got the widest tire that my rims could accommodate, so that could be a problem. And especially the front tire, it took a 2-person job to get that thing on. It was so hard. And the worst thing was, after I got it on, it looked like my wheel had a little wobble, so I trued the wheel. And guess what? It still had a little wobble, so that means it's something in the tire. Which also means it's not going to affect the performance of the tire that much, but it is kind of annoying when you're going down the trail real fast. So as far as looks go, these things are sick. They look so gnarly. That tread is just giant. The orange color that kind of goes with them is really cool, and they have that cool hexagon shape that no other tire company really does or has. And I mean, when they come in a box like this, you know they're gonna be great. Alright, so as much as I want to do a test right now, this is my house. I don't have any like super awesome trails to really test these out on good. But this weekend, we're going up to Asheville. Probably gonna ride Kanuga and Burn Park if the weather's good. And that is gonna be a great time to test these. So, see you there. What will it be? What will it be? Brother Ruckus.
Southeastern style.
Beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
Alright, we are at the top Kanuga Bike Park. Been doing some of the trails already. The climb trail's terrible, but the tires have been working really well. And we're about to go test it on some downhills, so stick around. Got lots of grip with these tires on the downhill. Alright guys, we are about to drop into Tortuga. We ready for Shreddy? Ready. Betty, you ready for Shreddy? Almost fell off the trail there. Alright, so we are back from Asheville. Super fun, loved it, but how did these tires perform? So at Kanuga, the clamps are absolutely terrible if you didn't know. Long, hard, grueling. No one really likes them. They need a lift there. But anyway, these tires definitely made it easier. Didn't ever feel like I was washing out on the chunky stuff or anything. Okay, and then we got to the top. We were ready to do some technical downhill. GNCC and Hemlock Epoch on those trails, they performed great too. Never felt like I was gonna wash out or anything on the corners. Anything, felt like I had good traction. And then there were the flow and jump trails. So like they performed good too, like on Tortuga and the slopestyle course. Never felt like I was gonna wash out on corners or anything. Had good landing traction and stuff. Altogether, they performed great. Came this tire that came from a company that makes car tires and whose logo looks like they make beer. Can this tire compete with more advanced tires like Maxxis and Specialized tires? Yes, they can. From the moment you open the box when you're riding down the trail, they look so sick. That hexagon shape, all of it, great. And then the feel of them, most important, they have so much grip. Like, I never felt like anything was wrong or anything on the uphill and the downhill. Great grip. So disadvantages, there kind of aren't really any. Maybe one would be they are heavy or something. But I mean, unless you're a cross-country nut who's counting grams, you're not really going to care about that. And then installations wasn't the easiest, but maybe that was just me. Maybe most tires are hard to install. And then price, they are actually pretty cheap. The trail versions are pretty cheap. Sure, the enduro and downhill versions are more like normal tire prices, but these trail versions worked great, and they are like $20 cheaper than the other ones. So definitely recommend them. Alright, one thing I forgot to add is that these tires were really hard to find. I looked on Amazon, all the places around. I had to get the front one off of eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere else. The back one I did get off Amazon, but it wasn't on Prime, so it took a little longer to get here, hence the later video. And anyway, I definitely recommend these tires. You should get them. They're great. Snatch them while you have the chance because they're hard to find. And thanks for watching. This is Spoke Style. Please subscribe if you want. Give us a like, and see ya.